The BRRRR method is a leading technique for real estate investors. The strategy involves using investment property to fund the next project, and so on. Today, my goal is to cover the following: understand the BRRRR strategy, break down the components, buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat, educate you on what lenders look for to qualify a loan to fund projects at various stages of building your property portfolio, and identifying loan programs to fund the steps. Hello, my name is Pauline Lee. I'm an independent mortgage loan officer. I help real estate investors structure and obtain financing with optimal rates and execution. If you would like my help obtaining financing for your next real estate investment, I will be happy to help. I'm licensed and vetted in states where I practice and have 18 years of experience in various capacities of this business. Because I am independent, I have the freedom and flexibility to work with multiple lenders. My goal is to get my clients the best rates and execution. Also, I'm a licensed real estate agent. I find that since I've been in those shoes as well, I'm able to collaborate well with my realtor partners. The BRRRR acronym stands for Buy, Repair, Rent, Refinance, Repeat. Investors find distressed properties to buy and repair. After the property has been rehabbed, investors choose to either sell or flip to cash in the equity right away or keep it in their rental portfolio. When the property is rented and generating good stabilized cash flow, refinancing should be considered, especially if you can get better terms. If there is built up equity, refinancing with cash out could provide the funds to invest back into the next real estate project, allowing you to repeat the process. Let's go through the steps in detail. The first step is to identify and acquire a distressed property that needs repairs. The right property must have good value with upside potential, significant equity after repairs, and can generate strong rental income. It's important to accurately estimate after repair value, or ARV, and repair costs. You want to be sure there's equity to see this strategy through. Most lenders will want total cost of repair plus the cost to purchase doesn't exceed 70% of ARV. Experienced investors always remind themselves to leave the passion out, offer only what they can afford and what the numbers command. Don't stretch your budget to make something work just because you really like the property. Remember, this isn't your personal home, it's an investment. Accounting needs to rule. Repair is hard work. Knowing when and where to spend money is crucial. Successful investors prioritize repairs that increase both the rental and market values. Consider improvements such as moderate upgrades to kitchen and bathrooms, hardwood flooring, energy efficient windows and doors, and don't underestimate curb appeal. It's usually the last item, but be sure to set aside some investment towards landscaping. Successful investors have a talented crew. It's important to be confident in the quality and timeliness of each project. Finally, successful investors stick to the budget. Make sure to leave wiggle room for any unexpected costs. Loan to cost is a critical ratio that lenders consider when approving a loan. They want to ensure that the borrower is making smart rehab decisions. Once the property has been repaired and habitable, it's time to rent it to generate cash flow, to pay the mortgage, generate profit, and build equity, which is necessary for the next step. To prepare for a successful refinance, you'll want to establish a strong rental history, vet good tenants, be sure to carefully do the background checks. A bad tenant can bankrupt you. Although some lenders consider short term rental properties, Airbnb and VRBO has been popular, most vendors prefer long term leases, so consider holding your investment as a long term rental, as you would have more mortgage options. Refinance is a key to bring the BRRRR process full circle. If you acquired the property with a short term renovation or bridge loan, you would want to refinance into better terms as soon as possible. The lender will likely need an updated appraisal, tenant lease, personal financials, and a credit report. This is a new loan. If there is equity, consider taking out a larger loan to pay off the existing mortgage and extra cash to fund your next purchase, which allows you to repeat the process. Congratulations! You successfully got through all the phases. Take time to digest and review the project just completed. Learn what you did well and what you could do better. Did the repairs add value? Remember to prioritize budget over emotions. If you have the stomach for it, repeat, and you are on your way to build your real estate portfolio. Here are some lessons, bits of advice that I've heard from my experienced investor clients. The BRRRR method is a real estate investment approach to build capital for a rental portfolio. This is a long-term commitment. You're not going to get rich quick. Real estate are long-term investments. Stick to the budget. Prioritize the numbers. Leave passion out. Remember, this is an investment. Get good renters. Make sure you properly screen for good tenants to keep the cycle alive. There are several types of financing for residential real estate investors. They generally fall in these categories: short-term bridge loans to acquire a property quickly, renovation loans to fund the acquisition and renovations. These have 12 to 18-month terms, usually paying interest only. The expectation is to pay the loan shortly after repairs are completed. Repayment would be from sale of the project or refinance into a longer-term loan. Rental loans is an example of a longer-term loan for properties that are stabilized and generating rental income. As an independent loan officer, I can provide access to all of these types of loans. If you would like to learn more about the BRRRR process and how to get a loan to fund this strategy, here's my contact information. I can also be found on the various social platforms. Thank you for watching.